All right. All we have to do tonight is win against the friggin' Texans, but then go on to the AFC Championship game. Let's just hope we can do it because I know this Texans defense can be very, very hard to play against. But the Patriots defense has been looking pretty good too. So I'm kind of hoping for a defensive game here. And it looks like we're going to punt on our first drive. All right, that's whatever. And now we get them to punt. Okay. And there's a touchdown. Friggin' Demario Douglas getting that one. Nice. Alright. At least we got the first touchdown of the game. But they get a field goal. Okay. Kinda hope we can hold them to a good few more of those, but I'll take at least this one for right now. And it looks like we're gonna have to punt this one away. Alright. Alright. That that doesn't worry me too much. And there's the first interception of the day. Nice. Like to see that happen. All right. Let's get down the field and do something here. Or Drake May can fumble the ball. That doesn't feel great at all. And because of that fumble, the Texans get a touchdown. Oh no. This is not going to be a good game, isn't it? And we have to punt again. All right. This is not good, but let's just see what happens on this next drive. That's another interception. Mark Marcus Jones. And that's a touchdown too. Oh, defensive touchdown. Oh, I love this. Okay, we're back on top. Um um let's just keep on piling up points now. That's another friggin' interception. The Patriots defense has 3 interceptions in the first half. Who would have thunk? All right, we punt. We cool off a little bit after those 2 INTs in a row. Holy shit, man, that was crazy, but man, let's stop them on their next drive. Hey, we actually do stop them as we get them to punt again. All right. Stephon Diggs, what the fuck just happened there? Holy shit, how was that a touchdown? That was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Bro, just get CJ off the field at this point. That is the 4th interception that he's had in the first friggin' half. What the fuck is going on with him? I know he had turnovers last week, but he didn't have this many interceptions. And we punt. Yep, that's about what happens here. But Jesus Christ, 4 interceptions? That's crazy to think about right now. And we get them to punt again. Alright, that's cool. I like that. Hopefully we can score before halftime. Nope. Drake May throws his own interception. That is the 5th interception in the first half alone. Alright. Um this is just really funny. Alright, it's the end of halftime, and there was a lot of shit that happened in this game so far. Um, let's just hope not as much happens in the second half. And they're gonna score a field goal on their first drive of the second half. Okay, alright, I can actually deal with that. Oh, Drake May, you son of a bitch. That is the second fumble that you lost. Oh man, that is horrible, man. That is horrible. I hate this. And the Texans give it right back because they fumble. Oh boy. What the hell? That is 5 turnovers for the Texans now, and it is not nice. All right, we have to punt yet again, but hopefully we can get them to just not score a field goal because I do not want this game to be super goddamn close. All right, we didn't let them score a touchdown, but they did get a field goal. This game is technically still close, but it is at least a little bit further than where I want it to be because if they got a touchdown, it would have been a lot closer. So I'm at least still fine with this right now. And Kayshawn Booty with the touchdown. All right, we're back up by 12 now, and the trio has gotten touchdowns. Ooh, that is nice. And by the way, may I dig in your booty? And we get them to punt again. All right, let's just see what we can do here. All right, we punt. All right, let's see what they can do. They punt again. Okay, and now we punt again. All right, it looks like we're just going to punt for the rest of the game, huh? And that is a turnover on downs. The Patriots are going to kneel it out to win the game to go to the AFC Championship game. This is going to be great. We're going to we're going up against the Broncos next week, and if we win, we go to the Super Bowl. And man, I know how much people are going to hate it if we go to the Super Bowl.